Hello and welcome to your MES lesson. I'm Claire. Today you're going to learn the what and the how of asking zero conditional questions. Let's start with what. What are these questions used for? They're used to ask about what you normally do in real-life situations. In the zero conditional, you're asking if the result of the condition is always true. For example, if you work out often, do you get in shape quickly? You use the present simple tense to ask about the condition. You also use the present simple tense to ask about the result. The important thing about the zero conditional is that the condition always has the same result. Good. Now let's learn how. How do you use these questions? First, know how to conjugate the zero conditional. Let's use the condition, spend the night getting blitzed, and the result, feel like hell the next day, to complete the sentence. If you want to ask about yourself, please repeat. If I spend the night getting blitzed, do I feel like hell the next day? If you want to ask about me, if you spend the night getting blitzed, do you feel like hell the next day? If you want to ask about Robert, if Robert spends the night getting blitzed, does he feel like hell the next day? If you want to ask about Rhonda, if Rhonda spends the night getting blitzed, does she feel like hell the next day? If you want to ask about us, if we spend the night getting blitzed, do we feel like hell the next day? If you want to ask about them, if they spend the night getting blitzed, do they feel like hell the next day? It's very important to memorize this conjugation fluently before you start practicing Video B. Next, really study your vocabulary. For example, if you don't drink coffee first thing in the morning, do you get a wicked headache? Get pink eye. Do you stay home to avoid spreading it to everyone in the office? Cross the international date line going east to west. Do you lose a day? In order to be a proficient English speaker, you need to understand how to build a sentence and use advanced vocabulary and expressions. Excellent. Now, let's review. First, what are zero conditional questions used for? They're used to ask about what you normally do in real-life situations. Second, how do you use these questions? You use them by knowing the conjugation of the zero conditional and building a more specific question with the vocabulary. Well done. Let's move on to Video B to really practice making your own questions. Remember to keep on reviewing your vocabulary. I'm Claire, and I'll see you soon.